Ritesh Deskmukh, I've been a long time fan of his. I really think that I felt the best while shooting for Wade.
Here right now, you had a movie produced by Rohit Shetty, bro.
School College Aani Life and Roop Cheete out on Z5 soon. So just wait and watch.
Bye, bye, Julius. तो यहाँ ना हम यहाँ आते हैं उस पहलू पे आए हैं हम जहाँ आप एक पोयम उस मूवी का बताएंगे हमें. Welcome to another episode of Baba's Balcony. I'm your host and your host Baba, aka Sahil Sharma. Today's episode is a very special fucking episode. I have a very special friend who I know from some time in the era of chilling, partying and doing a lot of fun stuff. And I'm proud to call Karan Parab here and welcome mere bhai.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Baba. Yes, thank
We're
you.
all
We used-
Babas.
Yeah, we used to call each other Baba, and I think you introduced that term, and it was a very endearing term. Yeah.
I'm glad, bro. At least someone remembers the Baba scene.
Yeah, dude. And thank you for having me, Mo. I love the setup. I love the
Pleasure having you. Before I say anything, I want to introduce him. As you all know, most of you all must be knowing him. This is the Pune scene, Pune wife, Pune life. And Karan here is the underdog guy handling the scene right now and doing it very good in the Marathi cinema. He's done major roles, major movies in the scene. You've seen him in Wade. You've seen him as Kunal. Yeah, I think in Wade. And that's crazy, bro. And coming down to like School College Aani Life, that was a major one for me. And not to forget, Roop Nagar ke Cheete. Bro, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. I'm so proud and I'm so happy on your journey.
Thank you so much.
And it's a pleasure just seeing you in the same balcony, just having you here, bro.
Dude, likewise.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. कैसा लग रहा है मेरे भाई?
Ek to seeing you, it feels really good, dude. Yeah, man, it's been long. And I don't know, man, meeting people you knew way before you started on the journey life. I think it just feels good. And love my city. I'm back from Bombay. And, much better here.
I'm so happy to see you in Bane, bro. That's something.
Yeah.
And bro, just to like talk, meeting you right now, man. I saw you and it felt the same.
Yeah.
Like I think I last met you 6 years back, or I bumped into you somewhere. 6 saal to ho gaya.
Yes. We bumped into each other.
Yes, bro. Like I saw you randomly one day on a Sprite ad, and I was like, bro, that's my friend, bro. I know him. Like, and then randomly seeing you on the big cinema, and just seeing you there and seeing you kill that space. Like, bro, मेरे पत्ते पैक हो गए थे. And पता क्या होता है, when you know someone, you're a friend, and if you just randomly see an actor, you grow over an actor, right? देखते रहते हो, उसे देखते रहते हो, then you become a fan. Knowing you was a trip that, मतलब, I had goosebumps and all, bro, and I was like emotionally like it felt different. You know, it's like, ki bro, shit, man. Like you made it, and you're still the same.
That dude, man, I don't know any other way. But I have to tell you, like, this is also credit to you because you've always been this very just chill, nice human being, man. And I remember, like, for people who don't know, me and Sahil met at a bar I used to, manage for a while. And right from the first go, I mean, your vibe was so nice and just very genuine, man. Genuine and casual. And I think that's why it's still the same, bro.
It's the same for you also, bro. The only thing different is there's nothing different. You look the same.
Hey.
I'm great, bro. I'm great.
It's a look. It's a salt and pepper look. Yeah.
Yeah, mera bhai, so proud. Just coming down to things like the first thing I want to really ask you, because that mind boggles me. I don't chill with, like celebrities to say it. I have a brother that I can say has made it. I have another brother who's made it.
Yeah.
And it's so proud, like, so much fun, like sitting with you all and just reminiscing on times that, bro, दारू पीने के पैसे नहीं होते थे, chill मारने के, one drink $300, okay, we'll have to. टी डाला अपन ने, ग्रीन टी, ठंडा होने को वेट किया एंड चीयर्स कर रहा हूँ कि दारू 9 बजे से पीना है, तब तक चीयर्स करने का ग्रीन टी से. But here right now, you had a movie produced by Rohit Shetty, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was a trip. I just think that this was the first film that I got. I graduated engineering in 2014, and since then I have been like, I had moved to Bombay, I had gotten overwhelmed, I had come back to Pune in 2015. कुछ 6 महीने रहा मैं बॉम्बे में, फट के आ गई मुंह में और मैं वापस आ गया. And then I think I started doing odd jobs where we met, at Swig. I was working at a bar, and then after that I kind of started modeling, doing ads, and then and I was also doing a lot of theater in the background. And then 2017 I kind of got through these round of auditions. I kind of someone reached out to me actually, and this person is like, I'm writing a film, and I would really like to test you for it. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll test for it. And cut to, I went through like 6 rounds of auditions. I did not know it was a Rohit Shetty film, and the auditions was stretched over 2 months. So 2018 came about, and that's when I kind of cracked the film, and that was my first big break, and that was Rohit Shetty.
Congratulations. Claps, man. Claps. Bro, like, people don't know that you were a cricketer. And you played some state games. You had some crazy scores.
Yeah.
Talk about a little bit like how engineering and cricket played a role when all this was happening, and you had a thought, I want to act, or like, why not?
I played cricket when I was in Dubai. My schooling was done in Dubai. My Gulf dad, those 90s men who moved to the Gulf in search of better money and opportunities, whatever. So my dad was one of them. And so I was brought up in Dubai. And of course, the cricket scene was huge in the 90s. So I was enrolled into DCC, Dubai Cricket Club. And I did represent UAE in the under-19 circuit. And then I came to, we moved back to Pune for my junior college. And I think, I never got female attention till 10th. Okay. Because, of course, all boys school in the Gulf. And we didn't know, man, like what it was to even like, I hadn't spoken to a woman till 10th grade, by the way. It's a fact. It's a true fucking fact. But yeah, I came back here, I started getting attention. And then someone said that, hey, you look good. You should be a hero. I swear to God, when I was in 11th. And I don't know why, like it stayed with me. And then I watched Rang De Basanti in, I think it was 2006 or 2005. And I came out of the theater, and it was right about when, I was in, I think, 9th or something. And I don't know, man, the way it moved me, I was like, okay, I want to do that. Like if something moves millions of people like through a screen and you can be a part of it, that is exciting.
Of course.
I think that's when the germ started. And then I kind of, I did engineering for the family, but I always, I started doing theater when I was 70.
So, shit, bro, like I've seen the trailers for at least, I've not seen this movie, Roop Nagar Ke Cheete, but the trailers, the songs, everything, just that trailer of you both dancing. And bro, it moved me, man. I was like, bro, kya acting kar raha baap se yaar, like fucking A, man. And I told Chandni, ye dekhne ka hai apne ko. And मैं कल ही, I was just saying, मैं किधर देखूं, जियो सिनेमा पे है. And we figured out, and me and Chandni promised, School Aani Life तो देखना ही है. सही है, पूरा देखना है, बैठ के देखना है, सीटियाँ बजानी है, bro. Because just you and bro, Tejasvi was there. Right? And how was the scene? The biggest thing, bro, for me, is seeing Jitendra Joshi ji. Like, I've been seeing him for so long, like doing Bollywood stuff, doing this, like you worked with him, right? And he's such a, when you look at him now, he looks like a very sorted, funny, yet like a guy who's a guider. Jo batata hai cheezein, also has fun. How is it going?
Oh, that's so true, actually. You described him very, very well, because Jitendra Joshi, even I was a big fan prior to starting shoot for School College Aani Life. And of course, great star cast. I think, Jitendra Joshi in the film plays my mentor, my chacha, but it so happened also off screen, where because he's exactly like you described him, he's funny, he's very artistic, he's a poet, he's a writer, of course he's an actor, and Man, I learned a lot from him. Right from, how to, like, he was very detailed about his performance. I realized he was very thoughtful of, mindful and thoughtful of anything, any small thing that he did in his scene or whatever. So I think he really guided me a lot. And he's a true artist. He's a true artist because I think there are very few actors in the industry as a whole who are just there to act and not for the money or the fame or whatever different bonuses that you get with it. And he's one of them. He's just there for being, just to perform.
True, bro. Like, if you're saying that, like, I can imagine how it must be there.
Yeah.
Talking to him over phone after a shoot or before the shoot. And it's crazy, bro. It's really crazy just to see this journey as that we don't expect people like this guiding us. And when we're in a scene, we want people, we're constantly thinking how they will be. And just seeing your clips with him, seeing Neil's on Instagram, the both of y'all are there. It made a really genuine smile on my face. I was like, wow, man, this is so nice.
Yeah, man. And he's also, I think there's a lot to learn from him. Or like I did also work on a web show recently, and I just like, I worked with Menon and Ranveer Shori. And like, just you realize why some people are there on the top, on the top or whatever. Like you realize why they have.
You talking about Mira?
No. There's another way. I just did it. Yeah, no, we can, but like you wouldn't know about it because I haven't put up anything or I haven't told anyone. But yeah, it's the official remake of Sherlock.
Wow. Yeah, wow, that'll be mental. Yeah. Like you mean like Sherlock Watson wala?
Yeah. So I play a very important part in it.
Wow,
yeah.
bro.
KK Menon plays Sherlock Holmes and Ranveer Shori plays Watson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looking forward. Yeah. Let's just talk a little bit about OTT and like your journey there as well.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be talking about the major films. We're going to be talking a little more about it.
Yeah.
Right? I just want to say like you did ads.
Yeah.
You did that. You experimented. You tried. Right? That was a period where everyone is looking out for things. They don't get things.
Yeah.
I've seen you from Sprite, right? Like, and then I see you on a big major screen as a lead. There's a lead and there's like a actor who's helping out actor. What is the term? Sorry, because I'm not in the scene.
Co-actor?
Co-actor.
Yeah.
But,
Supporting actor. Yeah.
you've done a lot of supporting actor roles, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the biggest one for me that I came across was Kunal.
Yeah.
And you did that. You were in the first half.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait.
And from there, you're on a journey that we all know as a star leading actor on a bloody blockbuster scene for me, man.
Yeah.
And doing OTTs. How did OTTs come before the scene or you're still back? Like you're doing back and forth, right?
Yeah, I just, I have to be very honest, man, on this. Growing up, you always had the allure of being on the big screen and going to the movies, and you were moved by communal screening and theater and, everyone doing this together or, sharing moments together. I think it's dying now. It is really sad because, to be very honest, I mean, the two big releases that I had as the lead, Roop Nagar ke Cheete and School College Aani Life, it didn't fare as well as it would have, let's say, even 5 years ago, because of the buzz that it had. Of course, it did all right. It's not like it was, oh my God, it was, a failure or anything. No, people really liked it. We got great reviews from all the, credible platforms and newspapers and all of that. And people did go in, people did get back to me on different social platforms. But I just feel that we can't deny it that OTT is the new format of
Being relevant.
And consumption. I think we all are earlier going to a theater and catching a movie was an activity that we planned. Yeah, kal jana hai kya? Like this movie's come out, jana hai kya? But now no one speaks like that. No one says that, "Arey yaar, ye film aa rahi hai, tujhe jana hai," and no one does that anymore. And everyone says, if you see, everyone's like, hey, did you catch that show on that platform or this platform? and you're like, no, I'll put it on my watch list. So that's the reality, that OTT is here to stay. And that's why I realized after my 2 releases, it was I just realized that, you know what, Karan, I think you have to attack the OTT platform also. Like, you did fulfill your dream of when you were a kid, that I want to be on the big screen and, do movies and be a lead, be a hero and all of that. But now it's come to see, my intention as an actor was to be respected. I'm not very attracted to money. Of course, money buys you a lot of good things, and I love that about it. But I'm not like that's not on my priority list. Fame isn't also, and I mean, I don't like too much of
I
it.
can clearly see that though. You're still the same, bro. Like there's no like, मैं आया हूँ तो मैं.
No,
Like you're still the same, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're more humbled off right now, man. Like I know you, bro. Like I think at least we had that. You what, 26, 27, 25, 24.
Yeah.
I think the energy has come down a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think we've kind of settled.
yeah, for sure.
So I think it's that. Nothing has changed, bro. Nothing. And I think you're not the guy who was looking for that. You just want to be appreciated with good work.
Absolutely, Sahil. And that's why OTT, I was saying. I was just saying that I think that is the platform now. And that's why I kind of I did Mira, the web show that you just mentioned. And recently I did the official remake of Sherlock. And I think that is going to be my focus.
Bro, there are a lot of people who look like people, right? You're one of those guys. Like, everyone has a persona. You don't.
Yeah.
Like, you don't look like anyone else.
Yeah.
For me, I've heard a lot that you look like John.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Listen, bro, honestly, I don't look at it that way at all.
Yeah.
Like, you have something very different that it is you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, some people have that because, see, for me, like, I'm very artistically, like, I think inclined because I do art, right? I look at people, for me, all faces are very different.
Yeah.
Personalities are very different. When you look at the jawline, you look at everything. If you had longer hair, you're bulky. Yes, probably yes. But I think, bro, give it 5 years. I promise you that. I mean, I can't promise you, but I'm telling you that, bro, this is just the beginning, my brother. And I'm so happy that after 5 years, I'm like, bro, janta hai kya? Bas kya, bro? And I can so see it happen because of just you being yourself, how patient you are.
Yeah.
And how you're looking at work, per se. Like, how you're just looking at work.
I've realized that there's a reason I keep coming back to Pune. I am in Bombay because that's where work is. But I've just realized that I don't want to get into the rut of not being happy with anything. Because I you know what, Sahil, to be very honest, when I was like up and coming, whatever, as an actor, I was just trying to break into the scene and trying to just get any gig that I could. I remember telling my mother and my girlfriend at that time, I was like, you know what, the day I get a feature film as a lead, I can die that day.
Fuck,
I can just die
so
that day.
imagine
Right?
that, bro.
I can just die that day. Cut to 4 years later, on the last day of my School College Aani Life shoot, as leading a Rohit Shetty film. On the last day during the rap party, I got the biggest downer. I was so depressed already. I was like, what next?
Exactly. Now everything's wrapped.
What next? And that's when I think that's when I realized, but eventually I realized that I don't want to be a part of the rat race. Like, I don't want to keep thinking what next. I just genuinely want to I want to try to find fulfillment in the kind of work that I do. And no matter what it is, as long as it's not shitty, I don't want to do bad work. I've been offered a lot of whatever, fuck all work, good money, but all of that. But I've been patient in a way. But yeah, I feel like I just want to do good work at my own pace. And again, like I said, I just want to be respected, man. Because do you believe in legacy, dude?
Bro, legacy is what it is. What I feel, bro. Like, anything happens, you'll make money, you'll do all of this.
Yeah.
Right? Like yesterday, I was telling someone, I can make 10 homes, right? When the family is not here, what's the point of the house, right?
Yeah.
Like, so that's how legacy is for me also. If I'm not here, at least they'll remember me with good stuff. And probably, give my roses and, do that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. So I think that is the end game at the end of the day, but also not taking yourself too seriously. Like,
that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think like Pune keeps you grounded? You come here, do you think this is sometimes that you need, that you can have a balance of, okay, work's there, but I also have fam or like things here happening that I can just sit here, cuddle back in a place, do my thing, and just get back to work again?
bro, होता है ना यार, like, जिस दिन पुणे आता हूँ और दोस्तों को मिलने जाता हूँ, बहुत बड़ा एक्टर हो गया, चल चल बैठ इधर, and then as I'm sitting they'll be like, अरे इधर मत बैठ, इधर बैठ. Of course I think it's lovely. बड़ा एक्टर बन गया, बिल भर के दिखा. I think that is very, you're very right when it comes to that. I think Pune, I think your hometown rather, and Pune, man. I think Pune, I don't want to shit on Bombay. I don't want to shit on Mumbai. I don't want to. I don't want to shit on the city, but I just feel that Pune is way more. I used to think Pune is not real, but wait till you go to Bombay. And oof. Yeah, you're like, oh no, Pune is real. Pune is very real. So yeah, I think Pune as a city, whenever I come back, it does remind me of who I've always been, where I've come from, and why I want to go where I want to go.
Man, I think that's the roots, right?
Yes.
Keeps you that way.
Yeah.
And I think you're one of those boys who respects and loves that fact from where they come from and what is needed, right?
Yeah.
I want to come to this point that most people don't talk about, right? Health in general and mental health, and how physically active you have to be to have a role, to be as yourself, because this is a role, but you have to bloody be right, to do your things, to be in shape for a year come over here. You have to shoot, you have to be on point, you can't slack. How is the discipline and how is like health played a role with you?
Oh man, I mean, you know best. I partied in my early 20s and mid 20s. I think when I got when I broke through, so to say, in my own head, when I got my first film, and when I did the film, when I was on set, and even before that, when I was workshopping, pre-production time, 1 month of workshopping, I just realized this is intense. We do glorify, we see big stars on the screen, like creating these emotions, and you're like, yes, I want to do that. But you don't know what work goes into it, how many hours and endless sleepless nights go into it. So I think I realized that during my first film. I think after shooting my first film, because I did realize that, yes, you have to be really fit. You have to be, I think, both mentally and physically. Physically, because there are 16-hour shifts, 24-hour shifts. Literally, on School College Aani Life, I shot for 32 hours straight also.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I swear. 32 hours straight. I shot because we had this location for 2.5 days. But then the owner of the location had an emergency and he was like, I'm sorry, but I can only give it to you for a day. Wow. So we had to go there and do, I think, 6 scenes of the film, which were spread out over 3 days, 2.5, 3 days in one day. So we did a 32-hour shift. So I think through that, I realized that, yes, you have to be physically and mentally sound. And I think after that, man, I do everything now. I wake up, I go into the sun, I walk for 15 minutes. As soon as I wake up, I hop into a cold shower. I do not have caffeine until no cigarettes. I quit smoking. Drinking very occasionally, very celebratory, and of course working out, meditating every now and then. And I also think you have to take care of your mental health in general. But as an actor, no, like this happened during my first film. I've lost my father in my real life.
I'm sorry to hear that though. But
yeah, man. And in my first film, I had to do a scene where I lose my fatherly figure, and I had to go back to kind of like to kind of get back those emotions. I wanted to like
That's dark though, bro. Like you have to get into that and do that.
it's dark, so it screws with your mental state. It does fuck with your mental health, and I think you have to have an arsenal of tools to take care of your mental.
Guidance is different, bro. Like for us, see, like how people say everyone's problems are bigger than the others, but if you get to know about it, it only makes things, simpler for people to understand.
Yeah.
Like people on the other end watching this today, you must be thinking, "Arey, ye to kya hai? Halwa hai, gym jao, ye karo, do char injection maro, sab sahi hai, bro." With fame comes things. With just working so much comes a lot of scene, bro. How is it that you must be seeing people injecting things and doing that? What do you want to say to the people, bro, who look up to you? And I know there are a lot of category in the girl scene, bro, that I keep seeing, bro. I keep seeing comments, I keep seeing people telling you this, but people also want to look up and like become like you.
Yeah.
Like if they want to follow your steps, even in fitness, what do you want to tell them? Like, are there any guiding steps?
Man, I think I did go through a transformation for my second film, Roop Nagar Ke Cheete. I played like a stud boy, so you have to have a body, and I had a scene where I have to that was my introduction scene. Like I had to show off my six.
Akhil Surana.
Akhil Surana, yes. I had to show off my six pack. So of course I went through a rigorous transformation, and it was a 3-month transformation. Now the thing is, I do not endorse steroids or whatever cycles and what have you. And 3 months straight, I religiously worked out and ate clean. Did not jerk off, by the way. Seemed retention.
Yeah, bro. But that's I've been reading a lot, and I think it's good to talk about that, man. Yeah. Because most people try not to.
I mean, I did everything that I could. And yeah, right there in 3 months, I lost 11% worth of body fat. I was ripped. I was ripped. If you watch the film, it will be out on Z5 soon. I was ripped, and that was it. Now the problem I have with people on the cycles or going through transformations is that they don't talk about it. They don't educate people about it. Superstars at 50, at 55, go through insane transformation. There are millions of people, boys. Why I say boys? Because a lot of men are trying to kind of, achieve this physique when they look at a star. Or I don't want to name stars, of course, but we know people who have gone through their transformations. The problem is that they glorify it. They still try to be a hero about it. They still try to tell people that I am super. I am up there. I am superior to you. And in turn, what they do is set unrealistic beauty standards, which is happening with women also in their own categories, where basically women are getting surgeries and coming on or putting filters and give a wrong idea.
Bigger lips, bigger boobs, bigger asses.
Everything. All their assets are absolutely. So that is what happens with the men category when all these stars, of course, they are on a cycle. At 50, you can't gain 20 kgs of muscle mass in 3 months. No, you don't have the testosterone for it. You don't.
Reading about that, bro. Like in the 1970s or in the 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, the normal testosterone level was 1500 to 2000, 3000. Now 800 is the max, right? I got my test also recently, and I was like, okay, it's not bad, but it's bad. Yeah, it's not that bad, but like in standards of today's time, like either I'm doing 50 squats a day, 100 squats a day, bro, to get that happen, but we're eating right. Yeah, we all had lesser fat because we're working out, getting out of the house, doing chores. अभी तो इंसान मतलब the bike comes, does this for you, बर्तन भी वो कर रहे हैं, at least 10 minute निकाल के lunch के बाद कर लो. People don't have that because we're not cycled that way now. Yeah. You know?
And I just feel bad for these 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds who come to the gym, and of course they are also trainers. It's business for them. They just try to introduce this whatever cycle and all of that, and they're like, and it's like at 18, if you just work out religiously for a year, you can look bomb.
Well, I'll give you an example. Like recently, I was watching Joe Rogan episode, and I've been following this fighter. So he's a Cuban dude. bro, when they looked at him, they did a test. His DNA was something different. So Joe Rogan was talking about him like, bro, ये Cuba के ना secret base में बना है. And I was listening to guys fighting with him. He's like, when you hit him, you feel like you're punching metal. He's a muscly dude. No steroids, no cycles, nothing. He does backflips, does this. And when you hit him, bro, like people hit him and go back because he's like that. But people are built that way. I think something's wrong, bro.
Yeah, I just feel people are lazy. I just feel people don't want to fucking put in the hard work. If they do,
I'm getting motivated from Monday to work out talking to you, bro. Like, honestly, bhai, bilkul, Akshay.
Why not?
Yeah, and it's good to get motivated, bro.
Yeah.
Good people motivate you and like, I will do it.
call me Monday. Let's work out
I
together.
send you a picture also, bro. Aaj kiya hai, khaya.
I want.
Bro, bro, see you in the gym. I'm there.
Yeah, all right, bro.
I want to come down to this now. Like,
You've just got a movie that got released, right?
Yeah.
And this was Roop Nagar ke Cheete, right? I've like मेरे लिए अभी भी mind boggling रहता है because suddenly things happened. It's not been 3 months, 4 months when Rohan was telling me, bro, कि चलो देख movie. And that's the time I didn't know you were in that movie.
yeah.
That was a trip for me. And I told him, bro, अभी लगी हम जाके देखते हैं. And Ajinkya went and I could not because I had some Chani had a surgery, so we had to be there. And now when I saw, and I'm like, Rohan, this is the same movie Karan's in. Like, बोला क्यों नहीं तूने? He's like, how the hell do I know you know Karan and all, bro? I'm like, shit, bro. But like now, Roop Nagar ke Cheete, do you want to explain a little bit about your role and what are you doing in the movie and what is it a little bit about?
Oh man, Roopnagar Ki Cheete is, I would like to call it a friendship saga. It is about male friendships. I play this guy named Akhil Surana, who is less talk, more actions. He is the guy who can't express himself too much, but really has a lot of love for his loved ones. And throughout the film, it so happens that he kind of, his best friend, who's the second dude in the film, who's actually a very dear friend of mine in real life also. Kunal, his name is Kunal. Shout out to Kunal Shukla. Yeah, Shukla actually. Yeah, shout out to you, Kunal. Giri, I call him Giri because that's the character's name. So basically, the film explores male bonding, male friendships, and how they can be tested in different ways through life, which we all have actually experienced. It's a very relatable story. And Akhil Surana is this guy who kind of, just because he's inexpressive, is misunderstood in the first half, and how, because of what happens between both of them, the conflict that comes, they kind of separate ways after college and they go their own ways. They, of course, get into the, what do you call it? The
Conflict of reality.
no, they get into their professional circus, whatever, professional circus. And 4 years later, they kind of have this meeting again, and how they have now matured and kind of how they make peace with it, and how the film kind of showcases how friendship can triumph over everything.
Ego.
Yeah, basically ego. Yeah, Akhil Surana has a lot of ego in the film. He does. When I watched the film also, I realized
that is not me.
Akhil, yaar, ye to nahi tana jada.
मैं पूछना चाहता, how is it looking at yourself in a movie? Like, how does it feel when you see yourself on the screen and, people, like most people have seen a video of someone telling, "Arey bhaiya, aap to villain the," so people judge him like that, right? Like, how is it when you look at yourself? That Johnny Depp also doesn't look at himself. Like, I've seen that in a lot of interviews. He says, "I don't want to watch me."
Can I be honest? Can I be completely honest?
You're in. We can.
I fucking hate it.
Really?
I hate watching myself. It makes me feel weird. It makes me, but you know why? I've realized. यार पहले सेकंड में ही चालू होता है, अरे ये कर सकता था, अरे वो कर सकता था, अरे 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 ऐसे क्यों हुआ, अरे वैसे, and it's no, I'm a mess when I watch myself. Like I can't watch it as an audience.
You're just judging yourself. What if I took another shot and I did this now?
like over analyzing. I'm still trying to change myself where I can watch it as an audience, where I can enjoy my own films or my own work. But I'm just like, the very over analytical. Very, of course, I fucking loved it when I watched myself for the first time.
I'm waiting for it to come on the OTT.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It is life in full circle in a way. It is like when you dream of it and you see yourself on screen, and the thing is like, it's very self-indulgent. It is, man. And I realized, I was like, oh fuck, like, oh, I'm watching myself on the big screen and everyone's watching me. And then quickly you're like, oh my god, I'm so full of myself, man.
Look, bro, Abhi, how's it when the folks were there? Did they watch it? What did they say?
Oh man, I mean,
Who did you take to the premiere with?
my mama and my sister. Oh man, she was very proud.
Man, of course, bro. I can only imagine that feeling, bro.
yeah, man. And she cried, and
I feel that it really is, as an artist, man, like, you are an artist yourself. It's a long road.
Bro, I so feel you when you said that, no? Like, when you said one thing that really, like, ek baar ye mil jaye mere ko, mom. I can die tomorrow.
yeah,
At the same time, I bought a car, right? I just wanted my mom and dad to sit in it. I'm like, ek baar baith gaya, uska bech dunga. Like, I just want them to sit in it.
yeah,
Like, I feel that, but like, just like so many people sitting there and watching you and your mom's there with your sis. And bro, I can only expect her to cry, bro.
yeah, man.
And it's crazy.
Yeah,
Bro, mera bhai. Yeah. Love you, bro. Like, it's so amazing just speaking to you about all this. Like, we're coming on a hierarchy of like the movies,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Everyone, please go watch Roop Nagar ke Cheete, because I'm not cheetahs in there, bro.
Yeah.
Apna boy, bro. Like, everyone's seen him around. At least the people I know,
Yeah,
like, they all root up for you, bro.
yeah, man. Can I please do you, man?
When both the films came out, like this year, two of my exes got in touch with me with a very similar and nice message, which was that we have seen you talk about films, wanting to be an actor, blah, 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 everything to do with acting. And you're the first person we are seeing realize his dreams in the present.
Walk to talk wala scene, bro. What I'm talking, I'm doing also, bro.
Oh wow! And I think it really hit me, and I think I was very moved. I was very moved by that, because I mean, you don't expect it from people maybe you parted ways with, But that's so cool, man. That was
Association also, because you're end of the day, you've been saying and you've been doing that,
Yeah,
right? People know what you wanted, right? And it's to be honest, I can just put myself in any shoe of you being around and you said something to them and you're doing it now.
yeah,
You're doing the same thing you spoke about constantly.
yeah.
And bro, it's only like a salute that you'll be like, bro, damn, baat kar raha hai na, bro. Samajh raha hai? It's not like hawabazi. You've done that. You worked your ass off for it.
Yeah,
I can see it, bro. I can see. See, you are still the same. You are still the. Like, the only thing better now is like a little glow on the skin because you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You've quit habits probably that you were doing then. A lot of things, working out more regularly, having a role mindset, meditating.
yeah,
But it's so good to see you and I'm so happy for you, mera bhai. वो एक genuine feeling आती है, bro, when you meet someone who wanted his dreams and is achieving it,
yeah.
right? Yeah, bro, my peoples, भाई लोग जब तक ये जान बटर चिकन और नान, but उससे पहले सारा मूवी देखना है भाई का.
Yes, School College Aani Life and Roop ke Cheete out on Z5 soon. So just wait and watch.
Please do it. We're not done yet. इतना जल्दी नहीं अभी कितना बिल्कुल हफ्ते से this is your camera मेरा भाई
Actor or plug-in.
बिल्कुल
ये आदत बैठ जाता है.
बिल्कुल
ठीक है.
Promotion ko hai,
bro, this is your podium, this is your house, this is your balcony, I'm your bro, this is yours.
Exactly.
हद से ये episode हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? Not because we're promoting him, we are calling him here because he represents Pune. He is the backbone of this scene here and he's made it out in the Marathi cinema.
Yeah.
Right? I am so like humbled and like very it's an honor that you came down, bro, because पता है क्या होता है? नहीं पता क्या होता है?
Oh, fuck yourself. You can't say word like honor.
नहीं bro.
You cannot.
Bro, see, you're shooting, you're doing 10 things. There's a very fine line of having time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
See, and it's easy to say I have time. If I come for 10 days, I'm in Pune. मैं 10 लोग को बोलेगा मैं मिलेगा. Right? And me and you don't have that friendship that like your boys do. That everyday calling, everyday scene.
Right.
We know each other. And I'm not like a podcast that I'm killing it and you have to be here. You understand?
Yeah.
But you took out time, we spoke, and I was like, bro, I just want to connect. And like, you came down, man.
Yeah.
And it's so nice because I wanted to know what's happening in your life.
You know why I also like I never thought twice when you reached out to me, because dude, I'm telling you, the more life you live, you realize there are very few people who are just real, and you are real. You're just real in general. You're just real. You have good intentions. I'm all about people with good intentions in today's world, and you're one of them. Yeah, absolutely, man.
And it's so just amazing to connect. I just wish we could go back in that day when me, Aman, you, a lot of people, Prashant, cycle se aata tha, butter chicken leke jata tha, you know, Mayank, bro, Sadie, all these guys. It was a trip, bro, because back then, it was just adda. We used to see each other every day. Amir, y'all. It was just us, bro. Koi bhi nahi, but apan chill marte the, football khela, chill mara. Wow, man, life is a little different, but I think I don't want that also every day now.
Absolutely.
Or like,
Yeah.
it's not necessary to do that.
Yeah.
It was necessary then, and we all have to.
Yeah.
Right? Because, see, when you're 24, I meet people. Like, shout out to him. Like, he's 23, 22. He asked me, I've been, yeah, Vedant. Shout out, Vedant. Cine, Ved.
Cineway.
Yeah.
Not the Cineway.
So, bro, he's one of those guys who tells me, ki, bhai, main kya karu, I'm 23. Am I doing okay? I'm like, you're very much then okay. When I was your age, I didn't even know what I was doing. 2 years from now, 3 years, bro. I was shit-faced every day. But at least y'all think what you have to do, and that's appreciative.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, do you think today's generation, like Gen Z, are they more aware of what they want?
I think there are two type of classes, bro. I think there are two ways distributed. People who are focused, like I see kids in my society, who are the same kind of kids who I see at High Spirits or at Swing or anywhere else. They don't give a fuck. Whereas the people here, I was in the gym and I got a call and I was talking about NFTs. This dude working out hit me up. He's like, Bhaiya, I overheard you. I'm just in my first year of college. What is NFTs and stuff? Like, I want to get into it. I was reading it and I want to, like, you know, when I'm 28, I want one year on my account. Holy shit, bro. इतना मैं सोचता तो मैं नासा वासा में होता इतना गलत होता तो you know. So I think there's a difference of both kind of people, because a lot of people are anyways like how we have grown, are affiliated and associated with a lot of people who have the same mind thoughts, and they just want to be there because they're hearing people do this. आज यहाँ जाना है.
I think that existed when we were.
नहीं bro, when we were there नहीं रहे bro. अपने scene में we were just to live life, bro.
Like no one was so focused when they were in their early 20s.
Lives, yeah, very real, very real. Yeah. And you and me were there. If you had $100, you'll never say you're broke.
Yeah.
If I had $100, I will never say I'm broke.
Yeah.
मैं जाके बोलेगा तेरे पास 100 है, मेरे पास 100 है, चल एक बियर आ जाएगा, हैप्पी आज में 2 पियेंगे.
Ah, absolutely.
4 मिलेगी. We'll never say we are broke. अभी लोग के पास 4,000 भी है, then I'm broke. I don't have money. Yeah. Bro, अपने पास 100 रुपए भी होते, अपन किंग की तरह ऑटो तो लेके जाएंगे bro.
डियो में 50 रुपए का पेट्रोल डाल के.
It was crazy, and I think that's what gave us life and a little more solitaire balls कि मतलब अपन करते क्रांति. That gave us that.
Kranti, oh my god, man, I remember.
Fear of things. Now people have such social media scene. अपने time में था, but इतना नहीं था. It was there, right? Maps and all wasn't there. We used to find our ways, do things. Now everything, like अभी phone ले लूँ किसी से, they'll be हड़ापुड़ी हो जाएगा उनका कि क्या करना है, नहीं ये नहीं, अभी इसका कॉल आएगा उसका.
We're more invested in people.
I was telling Chandni, I was like, कबूतर लेता है ऐसा बांध के बेचने का उसको. But yeah, bhai, it's crazy, bro. Like, abhi वापस आते हैं मेरा भाई. You're here, we have less time, and I want people to know a little more about you.
Yeah.
Right. I remember School College Aani Life, know the writer, the director, not the director, but like the writer and...
Writer-director, yes. Writer-director, yeah. Vihan Suryavanshi, yes.
How was the scene? How did it come to, you know, a concept, and how were you approached, and how did you take in, and kaise hua, and how did Rohit Shetty come about it and like, kaise hua ye sab? How did the magic happen?
I did not elaborate on the call that I got because I thought I was taking a lot of time. When I moved to, so basically, I did my engineering in Pune, and while I was doing my engineering, I did 3 years of theatre, Swatantra Theatre. Shout out to Swatantra Theatre. And when I was just getting done with my engineering degree, a person approached me in the theatre group where he was like, I heard that you want to assist in Mumbai now, and there is a project that I am assisting my very dear friend on, and it is a big project produced by Vipul Amrutlal Shah. And I was like, yes, fuck yeah, get me in, get me in, get me in. And he actually worked it out for me. And I moved to Mumbai as the third AD on the project, Roop Nagar ke Cheete, Hindi.
You were the AD.
AD on Roop Nagar ke Cheete, Hindi in 2014.
What,
right?
right? By the way, guys, if you don't know what an AD is, he's an assistant director.
Assistant director, yeah. Now, I start work. Yeah, exactly. I start work. First day I meet Vihan Suryavanshi, right? Who was basically, whose script was picked up by Vipul Amrutlal Shah, and he was given this lavish office to create Roopnagar Ke Cheete Hindi. 4 months into the project, where I'm also working side by side with him, the project is called off because that year Reliance had 2 major disasters, Zanjeer and Besharam, Ranbir Kapoor's Besharam. So they basically backed up. And we were sent back home.
So you were distributed or something by Reliance. Like, yeah, was the thing.
The film which I was aiding on, right? This was 2014. Cut to, I get overwhelmed. I'm like,
2014.
exactly, 2014. I'm like 22, 23, I don't know.
Wow, bro.
Now, I come back to Pune and I get into this scene, F&B scene. I'm managing a bar, restaurant, and I'm doing modeling, ad films, whatever. 2017, I get a call and it's Vihan Suryavanshi again. And he's like, listen, are you still an actor? Because I had told him while I was assisting him that, sir, I'm an aspiring actor. Because he wasn't on social media, so he did not know squat about what I was doing. I was like, yeah, sir, I'm still an actor. He's like, listen, I have developed the script and I'm thinking, I don't know why, but your face stuck. And I feel like I want to test you for this character, Nirvan Prabhu from School College Aani Life. And then began the journey of 2 months of auditioning, 7 rounds. Where first I auditioned at a school. I auditioned at a school. Then I auditioned in the casting director's office. Then I again auditioned in the casting director's office because Vihan sir wanted me to do more scenes. And then I auditioned 3 more times with Vihan sir. And then I was basically, and he still tells me, it was the scene with the mother. He's a guy who's very close to his mother. I am someone who's very close to my mother. And there's a scene in the film which is the heartbreaking scene between the son and the mother. And when I tested for that scene, he somehow knew that this is my Nirvan. And that's when he had locked me. And right after he locked me, the next day he called me and he told me, by the way, fucker, it's a Rohit Shetty film. I was like, fuck.
City basti hai, bro.
Fuck, man. And since then, me and Vihan Suryavanshi, we are really good friends. He's a mentor. He's my only mentor in the industry. He's taught me a lot of things. I was so raw in front of the camera in school college, man. Like 2018, like of course I had done some work, but being in front of a film camera leading a Rohit Shetty film is fucking overwhelming. It's phatke muh mein aati hai yaar. And every day was like I was shitting bricks. And of course, Tejasvi, you know, being my co-actor, experienced actor, 10 years into the industry, she was so established and she was so good, she was really good. So I was like, to like really pull up my socks up and all that. But Vihan Suryavanshi really, he believed in me from day one. Because the thing was, to be very honest, he was told that, fucker, you can cast any known actor in the industry right now because of the big name that you have back in the project. Why are you casting a newcomer? why the fuck are you casting a newcomer? You can literally call anyone, just say it's a Rohit Shetty, even when it's done. Because, of course, it was. It was Rohit Shetty's first Marathi film with Tejasvi, it's a huge deal. But for some reason, he just saw, he always used to say, no, he has the eyes of Nirvan. He has the eyes of Nirvan.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And like, yeah.
The art is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
He knew it.
Fuck, dude. I guess it was a beaut.
And I can only imagine what audition you did, like doing that part.
Oh, dude.
And the impact you made on him to be like, bro, fuck anyone who I can cast, I want to cast him. And just the point that he called you, bro, after so many years, 2014 के बाद उन्होंने call किया.
Zero contact, zilch.
That's crazy.
3 years later, he just called. Like, imagine he really genuinely thought that I want to test this guy. It's still, he always keeps saying destiny. We're still in touch, of course, and we keep talking every now and then. And he's like, motherfucker, it was destiny. You were meant to.
Wow, bro, how was your Marathi when you came back, like, to do this? Like, I want to genuinely ask you this.
I mean,
Marathi, my Marathi is not bad. I'm a Maharashtrian. I was brought up in Dubai, but we did speak Marathi in the house. So it was all right. But I realized when I was shooting for my first film that, yeah, I'm not like the best in Marathi. And culture-wise, I think. Because apne saath hota hai na, we think in English. We think in English. And as artists also, the thinking language is English. So to kind of convert that into Marathi, I remember Shah Rukh Khan said once in an interview, he's like, whenever I read a Hindi dialogue, I say it in English in my head, and whatever tonality I realize I'm going to say it in, I apply it to the Hindi dialogue.
Wow.
Right? So I did that. I said every dialogue in my mind in English, and I caught the tonality. Oh, I would say it that way. And then I said it that way in Marathi. And I mean, now it's amazing. I mean, now I'm good at the language, Marathi, and I feel that it's uncool to be a Marathi leading actor and not know the language completely. But I feel that also at the same time, if you're willing to work on making it perfect, it's all right.
Because I think you've broken the barrier of like just friends sitting together. I've not heard you speak in Marathi, right? Because most of our people from here, there.
Yeah.
And when I saw you on screen and I was like, holy shit, man, bro. Even interviews. Yeah. I was like, bro, proper. I was like, bhai.
Yeah, dude. I really started expressing myself eventually in Marathi. It's exactly that's what I was saying. It's not like I don't know Marathi. I know everything. I know the entire fucking language. But it's just that I don't express in Marathi in my normal life, in my regular life. So it was a little, but then I got really good at it. And yeah.
I think it has to do with a lot of people you're with, because everyone's from here and there speaking one language. So you cannot just generally be like, hey, now what? When people are saying, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Yeah.
But I feel you, bro. And I'm like, it's very nice to just hear you speak in Marathi. And I was like, shit, Chandni, seekhna thoda to. She's like, I know my Marathi. I'm like, to baat to karna.
He's Maharashtrian?
She's been, bro, she.
Oh, born brought up, no?
Bachpan. Bhai speaks in Marathi, mom speaks in Marathi, dad speaks in Marathi. Chandni, Mercedes-Benz school, na?
Oh, okay.
Bye,
juice.
वो तो हिंदी उसका मेरे साथ अच्छा हो गया, bro. But yeah, bro, like crazy, मेरा भाई. Do you want to share something, some funny incidents that happened on a shoot? I don't want to be a generic person asking you things like, bro, listen, मेरे भाई, तो यहाँ ना हम यहाँ आते हैं, उस पहलू पे आए हैं हम जहाँ आप एक पोएम उस मूवी का बताएंगे हमें, जो आपने बोली थी. डायलॉग करेंगे.
Yeah, man, funny scenes. To be honest, like the first film, though, I was shitting bricks. I didn't have time to prank anyone. I did not have time to get pranked because everyone's like,
you have to be profess for also, na, ki, हाँ, ये बकचोदी नहीं करो. But knowing you are a funny guy. You have fun.
yeah, I mean, but second film, I think I had some share of fun, man. We used to really. Okay, so the second film was also directed by Vihan Suryavanshi. Vihan sir is a hard taskmaster. I mean, he really likes, like perfection. He likes perfection. So if you're kind of chilling on set and you're just like, where's my coffee? And let me have my coffee first, and then I'll go to the scene. He really gets my shit. So what?
I think I saw an interview also.
Yeah.
Mr. Rohit Shetty is also there. And he's talking to you about coffee.
Yeah.
He's saying something and Tejasvi is in the middle. And there's this guy on a sofa and there are 10 people behind them. Was he talking to you about like coffee or something?
Dude, so I think he was talking about that only. I think you're talking about, the Lokmat interview. So what we did was we made my co-actor tell him. It was a very major scene we were going to shoot that day. And it was literally like, he told his ADs like, tell Karan to get ready. Half an hour mein laga rahe scene. So I was like, I told my co-actor Giri Kunal, bro, just go on set very seriously and tell him, so Karan is not there. I think he went for a walk and he's disappeared now. So he did. And fuck, dude. And I think why I took that liberty was because it was, I think, the last 2 days of schedule. Final.
थोड़ा fun.
हाँ कि final हो गया अभी कुछ नहीं कर सकते अभी कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Now they can't fuck with me. So I was like, and then it got serious slowly. Like the ADs also went, sir, Karan sir is gone. I think, and it was a very crucial scene. And like that look, and there are a lot of logistics, like involved in. Oh, dude, he got so worked up. He was like, God, what the fuck, dude? And I think he threw something on the floor. Also, he's like, fuck, again. And then he's getting I was getting his calls also. And I think eventually, I think because we are friends also. Me and Vihan sir are friends. I just at the base of it is we are really good friends also. So I knew he would understand eventually. So yeah, man, that was very funny. It's funny because I mean.
Like I pride say that you are also, bro. तूने सिख में भी बहुत मस्ती की है type Ben.
Were you ever part of Halloween?
I always was, bro. Always.
You never was.
मेरा scene क्या था ना?
I think that was the problem I had.
Yeah, because ये शायद ये साहिल है नहीं है साहिल कोई और बन के आया है.
You never rest around, and actually that was a hard and fast rule because I used to
Bro, and I had to go to मेरा scene क्या था? I had to go to high also.
All bullshit. So I also had a Halloween.
तो मैं दोनों जगह सेम बन के जाएंगे. ऑटो वाले वार्ड लगा देते अरे भैया क्या रे भूत बन के आए पुणे ऑटो गए ना ए भैया साड़ी दे दो लिपस्टिक तो लगाए ये साड़ी भी पहन लो हमने what बॉयज ना पूरा तो वैसे ही गेम करता है ना bro. I was like bro नहीं स्विक तो आ रहा हूँ स्विक आना ही नहीं कुछ बन के. But yeah bro, having you then was fun bro. Like it was mad fun.
Oh, dude, man. I miss I miss as I think everything is meant to be in phases.
I don't think we should miss anything.
Yeah. I think we take down.
हो गया खत्म. Yeah bro. Hi, this has been very beautiful having you, talking to you after seeing you so many years. Doesn't feel like we are talking in the cameras. Yeah, and I'm so happy that we could just talk, and I feel more that I've got to know you, that what happened with you in these years. And that was the biggest thing.
Can we do a role reversal where I ask Sahil things? Do people know everything about it?
Bro, I think we should do another episode.
Yeah, exactly. There should be another episode where...
But that episode, I will talk to your manager. Like, sir, mazak kar raha hai fun look. But yeah, we should do that.
I never want to manage.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like they put some other image out there.
Also, there's like a lot of control. You have to be right. Like I saw a movie where there was an episode of something Mirror or Black Mirror. And there's an episode where someone is getting managed, and it just makes me feel so real because I know so many people who go through shit just because people want their job not to get fucked. So they fucking put everything on you. So you get fucked, but do your job so I get paid.
Yeah, they...
And it's just hectic. People don't have that emotions, bro. People don't have that shit in life. Where you feel bad, you can give a call and I can be like, bro, बात करते हैं, माच दे
Yes.
छोड़ दे ये सब अलग कर दे.
Yes.
बात करते हैं, how you feeling, bro?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
We can always get paid.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
But I think we need people like that around us, bro.
Yeah.
Some people like were there just to legit call you for being you, bro, as a friend or like as a bro or like anything. You know, ये सब परे रख. कैसा है तू, bro? आगे खाते यार टपरी पे जाके अंडा बुर्जी खाते.
Hi.
That is necessary and people don't do that. सबको बचना है bro अभी.
because the more up you go, you're just lost. And you want some true emotions and true connect, man, eventually.
My brother comes down to Pune and I tell him, bro, he's like, bro, I come here so I'm humbled, bro. I know, fam, I know y'all. That keeps me on my route.
Look at me for all the right reasons and not for what I've achieved or what,
Because people tend to just look at you for the things you do now.
Yeah.
They don't look at you as like, end of the day, you're my bro, my friend, bro.
Yeah.
Like, चलना ऑटो लेके चलते कहीं यहाँ बकचोदी करते ऑटो वाले से बोले चल रहे क्या भैया वो बोलेगा किधर इधर और पकड़ लो some bullshit fun just to spark that.
You know, the day my film School College Aani Life released, you know, I got so many DMs from like, you know, just women who were interested all of a sudden. And it says a lot, man. It just fucking says a lot. You're like, oh, wow. Like, it's all dependent on...
Yeah, bro. What you make and what you do. Yeah. It is the cloud scene, bro.
Fuck, dude. I mean, fuck off, right? Like, and then you realize the importance of people who
Of course, bro.
genuinely
But sometimes
liked
you
you.
want that also. And then you accept the fact that, bro, yes, I want it, but ऐसा भी नहीं कि suddenly हो रहा है.
तो like, हाँ कि अब हाँ ये अभी लायक बन गया है, right?
हाँ पहले सब था बट शायद वहाँ नहीं था.
इसकी
फिल्म नहीं थी. अभी देखिए तो
चलो अभी मैसेज करते हैं इससे, हाँ.
but it's fun, bro. अब मजा तो आता है.
I mean, yeah, you feel
कभी
validated.
कभी लगता नहीं है like this is something that I feel sometimes that people who look down to you or some said कुछ नहीं करेगा ये है वो है. When you've done that, like knowing you, and I know you're not that person who be like देखा कर लिया देखा, because I think you are a guy who didn't have to prove to anyone. You just wanted you to be in a place where you have your mom, sis, and you're there ki I'm here now with you.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
But has that ever been a moment where you know you meet someone or like something has sparked something in your head that you want to tell them?
You know, I just feel that the times we live in, there's just too much noise. There's too much noise, and I feel that everyone is so busy in people's lives more than their own lives. I've been in a toxic relationship, from what I learned a lot, which is basically to do with, man, people have issues.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
I've seen people have issues in general, and
I've realized that everyone is projecting on you. No one can give you the truth. No one can actually genuinely tell you something real about you.
Yeah.
They're all looking at you through their own lens.
And the insecurities they're putting on you.
Right. So if someone tells you, fuck, you can't do it, it is because they think it's not achievable. They think.
They cannot do it
Yeah,
themselves.
they think. So I feel over time I've just become very graceful about people just putting you down, saying things about you. Listen, I feel Pune is a city where people talk. I think because it's a small
Tell
place.
people you fart here, the other guy smells what you eat. And they know what the fuck is happening. Yeah.
So I have, oh my God, Sahil. I mean, dating has been a huge issue for me.
Yeah, always.
Because,
If two girls know each other.
brother, no, and I'm like, mother, dude, I have so many stories on my name out there that are not true. That are just not true, and very derogatory stuff sometimes also. So I just feel that people have too much time. I feel bad for people.
It's also that you're on a podium now.
yeah,
But it's easier for that to happen.
yeah. So I just feel that yes, people have said that when I used to talk and we also
About like me being an actor, wanting to be an actor. Of course, there were people like, I mean, fuck this guy, man. I mean, all he does is party, and what is he going to fucking make a movie? What's wrong with him? You know, he's a fucking delusional fucker. And of course,
वही लोग ticket लेके जाते हैं अभी.
and of course, there have been a couple of people where I did feel like, did you see what the fuck I did? Or whatever. I think it's human. It's only human. Like, fuck you. I did it.
It's important also for us to like tell them, yeah, अगर तुमने doubt किया है और अभी तक करते आए हो, and suddenly you're there and then they अरे भाई बस क्या अपन तो भाई लोग हैं तब से That's the weirdest shit, bro. I can't fuck with,
It's so sad, man.
To be honest, bro.
But it's weird. Like I came to Pune after whatever, man, these releases. And to be very honest, I know I'm not going to change because I don't know any other way. I just don't know how to exist otherwise. I can't be like, my walk will change, or like I'll start wearing like some different shit or some fashionista. Or, no, I can't.
मैं लड़का हूँ, but mango से कपड़े खरीदता हूँ. Because I can.
Yeah, I just can't. So I just find it very, and I got a lot of attention after the films came out. I got a lot of attention and loved it. Of course, loved it. But I'm just looking for genuine people, man. If genuine people give me attention and I see genuine, like, of course, I love people who do good work, and I can go up to them and be like, fuck, you know what, I loved, or whatever. But don't be cunning in general. Just don't look at me as something that you can, man, I realize there's this term on social media dating now, which is called throning. Basically increasing your social media credibility by putting up pictures with people.
7 साल हुए इस गेम से बाहर हूँ मैं. वो तो बम्बल बाद में पता चला है.
I did.
There's an insider joke. अभी 7 साल हुए ना शादी को. I tell people, मेरे को तो शादी.com पता है. Anjun thing.
But yeah, that's sort of weird. Yeah, right. Like people kind of like, so now people take pictures with you for some reason. Just because, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's kind of
You're on that point that people will take pictures with you, bro. No, that's the last thing that should not happen.
I don't want to act like important also, to be honest. I'm not saying everyone wants to take a picture with me because I've not done squat, I feel. I want to do a lot of other things, and there are a lot of things coming. But I just feel like the sudden change is thoda off-putting. Like, it does become the off. It's very weird.
You know that the best, bro. Like,
I did see that change this year. Yeah.
but bro, एक साल में 2 movies आई हैं. That's also crazy, right?
Yeah.
एक होता है कि एक मूवी किया, you're grinding, and then 3 साल बाद एक और मूवी कुछ हुआ.
Yeah.
एक साल में I've seen 2 movies.
Yeah.
Bro, it's only a start, मेरे भाई.
Fucking hope,
It's
man.
only a start.
But fucking hope. Touch whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
bro,
I
your
feel.
work, your ethic, your hunger for good work and what you want in life shows.
Yeah.
So I think that will that'll happen.
Yeah, man. I just hope. Yeah. Just hope I do good work.
And shout out to the good people in your life that are here and so appreciative that you are them because of them also that they are around you.
Yeah. And I think my family, man, I think they just supported me come whatever may. It's not easy. I think a lot of people are given a lot of shade for trying to be an artist, but I wasn't, and I eventually found my way. But
I think you worked hard also, bro.
yeah, I mean, you have to. Yeah, I think you have to fucking grind. You have to try. You have to sacrifice. I was getting so worked up on this one thing today that, Sahil, I got a blue tick. I got verified 3 months ago, right?
That's how you can buy it.
Do you want to talk about that, man?
Let's do it, bro. It's like after I had to verify myself, like, because I worked with some big people, right?
Yeah.
They asked me, what have you done? If I tell them, like, I've worked with People Pleaser, she's a person in the NFT scene, crypto scene, who went and bought Wu-Tang Clan album from the FBI for $8 million. From the FBI. I work with her. I'm on Telegram with her. Right? Steve Aoki. So imagine Linkin Park Mike Shinoda follows you.
Yeah.
You follow me.
See.
Say it. And Machi Kuchar were the biggest guys in the art game. They're gods. I'm working with them. So I was like, I've done some mental shit where I can at least get my roses.
Yeah.
But it kind of puts you down. That's what I was telling them. I was like, in 2015, I sold a game to Square Enix, bro. At that time for 28 lakhs.
Yeah.
तब समझ रहा है बाबा मतलब सीन अलग होता है but like right now I don't want a blue tick, bro. I don't want none of that. वो try किया but you deserve that. You नहीं but there should be that.
But that's the thing, right? Like, I don't want the blue tick anymore. The thing is, I woke up one day, this is, I think, first week of April, 2 weeks before the release of School College. I woke up to a blue tick.
Wow. But yeah, you have one.
Right? Yeah. Now, And you know, that day was very special because in today's world of, and not putting down anyone, in today's world of influencers and social media people, I got a blue tick. I got verified for just being an actor. For just being an actor. And I felt very fulfilled. I felt very fulfilled because it was 11 years of self-doubt, struggling, going to thousands of audition rooms, getting fucking panic attacks in a few auditions, coming out embarrassed, crying back home, sleepless nights of thinking, nah, you're shit, man. You're shit. You're a wannabe actor, or you just like you just romanticize the idea of acting, and you're not an actual actor. To kind of cracking a couple of auditions, then kind of slowly getting some validation, and then cut to after 11 years of fucking push and pull mentally, physically, financially, you get a symbol of
Appreciation.
just, yeah, come into the group.
Come into the group.
Come into the room. Now you can fucking buy it. And you know what? I'm calling out everyone who buys it, by the way. I'm going to call out everyone who is going to buy it because, guys, I mean, it's a wannabe. It's sad. It's just.
Bro, I can show you my Instagram. Like, I've got that scene that you're indulged. You want to buy it.
Yes.
Say, even on Twitter.
Yeah.
Even on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, most people don't even have 200 followers. I have like 1,000 something followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I can buy it.
Yeah.
Pay $600 every month. I still didn't do it.
Like, but I'm thinking about how is it going to pan out though? If everyone has a blue
Things are
tick.
happening like this, bro. I think, bro, you remember people used to put like a blue symbol there just to like thank people so they can do it. Bro, I mean, this is such a rat race where, you know, something you've gotten by hard work and you being out there and appreciation that, yes, man, you acknowledge that there's someone who influences people. Now, just by buying it, you are what? You're fooling people. Man, I think it's become a money race now right now.
That's why I swear on my mother, man, I genuinely don't want a blue tick anymore. I genuinely.
You're doing wrong with the Twitter scene, at least. I don't know who owns Instagram. Who owns Instagram?
Fucking Zuckerberg, man. Motherfucking Zuckerberg.
Twitter ने एक और चीज चालू किया है. You gotta pay more if you want like some extra stuff from me.
They are making money on wannabes with money. Basically, they are making.
Bro. And keep a person like a camera guy or a guy who's showcasing us our life.
Yeah.
Or like whatever they're doing, but we don't carry shit, bro.
No, I think.
Yeah, I think we should unsubscribe to a lot of things happen.
I think it should be a movement that people say, fuck you, man.
I mean, call it out.
Bro, tell me one thing. You're getting movies not because you are on Instagram.
Yes.
But if you just fuck off from Instagram,
Yeah.
then what happens, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're gonna fucking end up. Anyways, our content's on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. You don't have a blue tick. You do. You probably do.
Yeah. YouTube has a blue tick? No. YouTube, I think, doesn't have a blue tick.
So at least say content जिसका भी है देखो अच्छा लगता है तो देखो. Subscribe का button है.
Because the thing is, it's diluting hard work in general. It's diluting creativity. Man, I'm seeing like a few of my people I know got blue ticks, like bought blue ticks.
No, but I think end of the day for them it's like, yeah, I have a blue tick.
But what are you going to do with it? I mean, I will open your page up and I will realize that you bought it because I don't see legit work that is on your grid. So I don't fucking get it. What are you going to do?
Bro, यहाँ लोग के 200 वो है क्या कहते हैं followers, they have blue ticks and all, bro. Like it's just tick. It's just like no one appreciates, no one knows, but you have a blue tick.
It's okay if there are 200 followers and you have 10 posts of like legit great ass paintings that you have done.
Oh, you have done work?
Show me your work. Show me some form of art or some form of achievement and then buy it. Buy it with all means. But fuck, dude, don't buy it when you're uploading selfies of yours or you're fucking using your body to fucking get likes and...
Or you're in Goa. Your blue tick. Serious man.
And then it's a never-ending thing. You will buy the likes, you'll buy the comments, you'll be...
Now they even have like ads and paid scene. I was just talking to my boys, bro. Like I had an episode with my friends where I did... there's a Indian indie game called Raji. The first indie game that became mass.
Yeah.
It was the first indie game, not like that they wanted PUBG ban करके वो Indian चुतिया game बनाया ना जहाँ someone dancing Indian actors
Oh,
dance कर रहे हैं.
yeah.
So they are a legit game, and I just put a reel out, and I legit saw people who follow them. I had like some 30,000 views on it. A reel which I don't even like generally check. And I was like, ऐसा भी हो रहा है. So I was like, bro, with legit content, people follow. That's why you get a blue tick. But Abhi, it just puts you off. कि भाई क्या पता? You know, it just doesn't make it genuine.
I know where we are heading, man. Okay.
I think we all should just step down from this game a little, get to road bro, पैदल वैदल चलो थोड़ा नंगे पार, like पार्क वार्क पे घूमो, without a चप्पल बैठो ऐसा, निकालो एक ग्रास दांत में डालो यहाँ से वहाँ, थोड़ा मतलब you know feel लो bro. I miss that bro. You know the other day me and Chandni went somewhere and I saw grass and I sat on it. इतना अच्छा लगा ना bro, घास बैठे नहीं, because Pune is made in such a way अभी that at least Baner and we don't have like parks बीच में यहाँ.
Yeah.
Like KP we have parks,
Correct.
right? Kalyani Nagar.
Correct.
यहाँ नहीं है bro.
Absolutely.
टेकड़ी है, but bro, you need someone to
Yeah.
go on a टेकड़ी with you. एक दो घंटा हो गया अकेले, या तो vibe चाहिए bro. यहाँ this hours
It's a event.
event. अभी मेरे साथ क्या हुआ? I stopped going because one headphone fell down. If I had someone नीचे है कि bro उठा ले, मैं नीचे गया वहाँ पे तो ना bro मिल गया फिर को, मैंने नहीं, I'm going home. वो तो ना आउट हो गए, मैं बैठ के घर जा.
अब हो गया, अब नहीं जा रहा हूँ.
मेरे भाई ये सब तो यार, it was a good topic we spoke about. You want to talk about something personally that is with you and you want to share with people and anything, it's up to you. This is your podium, your place, your house, your balcony, मेरा भाई. Anything.
I just want I just want people to be nice. I want people to realize the superpower of just being nice. What complimenting someone can do to someone's day. To kind of live a life of intentionality where they kind of try not to lie to themselves and fool themselves, and in turn kind of confuse people around them. I want people to fucking love more. Cut the jealousy, cut the hatred, cut the ego, because they're pointless emotions. They're a waste of time and energy and everything. It's not going to do you any good. And I follow a philosophy called Stoicism, and it very profoundly talks about we're all going to dust.
You're in the movie, right?
Yes sir.
We're all going to fucking die, and it's not going to matter. So it's easier said than done, but go out there, embarrass yourself, do whatever the fuck you feel like doing, as far as you're not hurting people.
If you do, please apologize.
Yeah. And just do anything and everything that kind of floats your boat, makes you happy, because no one's going to remember it. We take ourselves too seriously. We think people are thinking about us the next day also. Nah, they've forgotten about you the next minute because they have 10,000 things to think about themselves in their own lives. So don't take yourself too seriously and just go out there and do whatever the fuck you want to, and be fucking nice. Please be fucking nice. It's free of cost, and it can make someone's day.
Bro, these are not words of wisdom, but this is the truth in life. I think most of us don't do this, and what Karan said really is important, because you don't know, but it makes a lot of difference by just doing that.
Yeah.
And I think, bro, what you said, like I've not heard here anyone talk about just telling people that this is necessary and we need this. We really do.
We're too lost in fucking clout and fucking, I don't know, society standing. We're so fucking lost in that we have lost our ways, and we have fucking developed this unneeded superiority complex over nothing. All bullshit.
It makes a lot of sense, bro. I swear to God, like,
Yeah, man.
It's just crazy. And everyone's lost in that. Everyone's thinking, oh my god,
So what do I do?
dude. I mean, fuck. If someone walks into a room and if someone knows that they have 100,000 followers or 1 million, you change the behavior. You change the way you talk to them? Are you fucking kidding me? And what is that? What is that?
An example.
Yeah.
I was in Delhi. I went to my brother's show.
Yeah.
Right. And I had a very pronounced rapper with me chilling.
Yeah.
So I had a friend with me who was chilling, went to the washroom, Googled, and came out and it's totally different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, aisa scene, like, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's all about all those Black Mirror episodes that your social credibility is everything now. It's nothing to do with who you are as a person. No one gives a shit if you're a nice person or not. Just the followers. Yeah.
Been a crazy episode. And it was so,
Yes.
more than an episode, I think for people it must be an episode. For me, it was just getting back and meeting you
Yeah.
after years and just sharing your story with everyone. And I think we barely touched him as a person. We did. But I think when he's around, we will call him. He'll be here if he wants to. After whenever he's free.
Anytime Sahil Sharma calls me, I will.
One thing I want you all to do, please make a book list of 3 things you have to watch. The first is wait, dekh lo. I didn't know Disney. One thing I wanted to ask you, which I did not also, was how is it working with Mr. Deshmukh and him directing you for roles like, ye hum वापस आते हैं bro, forget this, we're going to talk about this a little bit. करे बात?
Yeah.
मेरे को करना है because I want people to know how you felt and you worked with them. Most people, we didn't even talk about Wade as him being Kunal, right? हमने बस बोला over the edge, मलाई होता है ना, सिर्फ वो बात किया. But he's here, I want what he's done to be known.
Yeah, I mean, Ritesh Deskmukh, I've been a long time fan of his. He's a Marathi boy. He's a Maharashtrian, fellow Maharashtrian. Of course, we all respect his dad and loved his dad. And I think that their family is just so classy and beautiful because you can see, like, Ritesh sir, he is so down to earth. It's not funny. It's not like he's doing it because he's on a set and in front of 100 people. No, he's internally, inherently down to earth, humble, simple. He just is. He just is. I worked with him for, I think, 2 weeks. We shot my part. And of course, he directed me. And he's the easiest director to work with. He's so fucking easy, man. Because he's an actor, first, he knows this, I think. He just let me do. I was like, sir, how do you want me to do it? I was thinking, hey, you do what you feel like. You do what you feel like. And then he gave me so much freedom that I really think that I felt the best while shooting for Wade. I was very, I just felt very free as an actor. I just felt very free doing exactly what I wanted to do in every scene because he just let me. And it's come out well, I realized. And like everywhere we went, he was mobbed like crazy. We shot in Alibag and he was mobbed. But again, so graceful, so fucking graceful. He would deal with every person that would mob him. Like there are 120 people around him. He will tell everyone, I'm sorry, but we are shooting. He will go up to everyone. And I mean,
and I think him and Janelia both are like that, right?
Man,
It's a very beautiful thing.
so Janelia ma'am, Ritesh sir, and both their kids were a lot of times on set, and they're too regular. They're too regular. Yeah, they are very regular, and they have no calm. They have zero calm. They don't give a shit about.
just not being Ritesh or like just CM scene and like sons. Yeah, I have friends, bro, who I studied in school with.
Yeah.
Who are into the ministry, or when I see them, generally they are so, like that guy. I've seen him like yeah, bro, Lal Batti always, and like nahi, ye mera nahi, wo run.
Correct. No, nothing, man. And that's the thing. Like I do see. I have been on so many sets. I do see some people put on niceness just because people are watching, cameras are rolling and all. This guy is just genuinely.
Do you think it's because of Parvarish?
Yes, it is. Because I think like his dad, there's a reason his dad was so respected and so loved. Like very few politicians are genuinely loved.
And real, he was a father. Yes. He was a father and he was real.
I think was very real. I think they were really brought up beautifully. And it just shows now. It just shows. And I love Ritesh Deshmukh. I fucking love it. And we're still in touch, man. He's so simple. He sent me voice notes when my film released, School College, and he's like, "Ha, best of luck. I'm mostly coming for the premiere. I'll try my best. ये वो कैसा लग रहा है तेरे को ये वो." And
Bro, I'm so happy and so proud of your journey. And I wish more success and more peace of mind comes to you. And you're happy, yet you're doing work, yet you can step out, yet you can achieve whatever you wanted to. Yet auntie is happy, yes, sister's doing well. All the best in life. And you want to say anything else?
I love you, I want to say, because you are the same. You are still real. The vibes that come out of you are still genuine. And I mean, it literally is like you don't want to hurt a soul. You want to make sure that you don't hurt a soul. And you want to do as much for people and for your loved ones. And I'm just glad that we caught up and you have babakibalcony, which is a fucking good setup, man.
Bro, this balcony is only because of y'all. If y'all are not there,
I'm really proud of this also. Like, you know, I know you do a lot of other things, but even this, like, it's such a nice setup. And I think you were always meant to kind of just extend these genuine vibes and make it into this.
thank you, bro. Means
So
a
thank
lot.
you, man. Thank you for being here.
So happy that Karan Parab was there. Bro, y'all need to go follow his Instagram, follow his Facebook. I'll put the links down. And watch 3 things that are in your checklist. Wait, dekh lo. Just dekh lo because तुम्हें देखनी चाहिए. सही है. Second, School College Aani Life. देखो, where Apna Bhai is Nirvan Prabhu and is produced by Rohit Shetty, directed and written by Vihan Suryavanshi. And finally, जो तुम्हें देखनी चाहिए अभी, which is Roop nagar ke Cheete, that my bro is playing Akhil.
Yeah.
And please watch it. And I'll put the trailer of Roop nagar ke Cheete right after this video ends. And please go help him out. Not help him, he doesn't need help, but he needs all the support from Pune, all the love because he deserves it. And we all love him at the end of the day. And he's Karan, bro. He's just the same guy who he was. And we all want him to send aisa. And that's gonna happen. Send it, nahi. You're gonna send it, bro. And I cannot wait to see him on bigger screens, doing bigger things, paying bigger things. And Pune ki public, bro, take care, Garnier, apna ख्याल रखना because you're worth it.
आपण जिथे जन्मतो वाढतो त्या जागेवर आपल्या असंख्य आठवणी असतात. कधीतरी मोठं झाल्यावर अचानक असं लक्षात येतं आपण लहान होतो तेव्हा कसली मज्जा होती राव.
जेव्हा कोणी एखाद्याचा जीव घेतो ना तेव्हा तो हे समजायचाच प्रयत्न करत नाही की त्याच्यावर कोणीतरी जीवापाड प्रेम करत असेल.
हा आहे निर्वाण, एक असा मुलगा जो सर्वांचाच लाडका होता. एक असा तरुण ज्याच्या मोहात सर्वच होतं.
अटकावरून चालू स्पर्धेचे विजेते आहेत सुगंधी. एका काचेसाठी लहान मुलांबरोबर कच्चा भांडताय गरीबासारखे.
काय म्हणाला?
गरीब आहेत मुलं.
ते दिवसच जणू तोल सांभाळून चालण्याचे होते. आनंद, दुःख, आयुष्य घडवणारे कॉलेजचे मजेचे दिवस. काय दिवस होते ते खरंच. आणि त्याच दिवसांमध्ये कोणी असं दिसलं तर
लक्ष लागतं का एवढ्या आवाजात?
आता आवाज असला काय नसला काय लक्ष लागतच नाही तुमच्याशिवाय.
वाट कुठला?
दिवसा तू फुलवते लाजून हासणे अन हसून ते पहाणे. मी ओळखून आहे सारे तुझे बहाणे. साहेबांना आवडते का? रंग बहारा.
तुझ्या घरच्यांना आपल्याबद्दल कळलं तर?
त्यांना आवडणार तर नक्कीच नाही, पण मी त्यांना समजावे.
वाट बघेन तुझे.
प्रत्येकाची आपली एक गोष्ट असते. एखाद्या हळव्या क्षणी हृदयाची हळुवार तार छेडली जाते आणि मग त्या व्यक्त होऊ लागतात मनाशीच. कळ्या जशा उमलून येतात तसं आयुष्य फुलून येतं. शाळा आपल्याला जगणं शिकवतं, कॉलेज जगणं घडवतं आणि आयुष्य जगणं शिकवतं आणि घडवतं पण.